All right. We just got out watching Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. What'd you think?
Okay, so I liked it. A lot of humor. I loved that they brought original actors back. Then we had the actors from the last movie and this one. I don't know, like I really liked it, but I don't know. I feel like there was just something missing, just something not hitting right.
I enjoyed this movie. I think I had a good time with it. I really love the family, and I love McKenna Grace in this role. I think she does such a good job as basically the continuation of what's his name?
Egon.
Egon. Just a great continuation of Egon, and I liked it. I really liked the movie a lot. My positives are I think the villain was creepy. I think the new ghost just. I like the new ghost. I thought the new ghost just worked really well.
Yeah, it was disturbing.
Oh yeah, very disturbing. I think I love having the original actors back in this movie. That's not a spoiler. This is a non-spoiler review just for everybody's info. It didn't feel like it didn't feel just nostalgia to be nostalgia. It was a fun movie. I enjoyed watching it. My negatives are this cast is too big.
Yeah.
Like the cast was so big and it was too big. Like you had oh, there's this side plot over here or a plot over here, and they would just swap plots, and they had so many characters in this movie that you didn't really feel like they had a character arc. Like Podcast.
Yeah.
He was not needed for this movie.
I thought it was neat that they brought him back, but I wish they had either just had more of him or just not had him at all.
Well, I think that's my issue. I think he just was not needed. He's there, and I loved him being back. I loved seeing him in this movie, but he just wasn't needed. If they just really centralized and focus on the family, like when Finn Wolfhard's character, he's not needed in this movie. He's kind of there. I mean, like I think that's one of the issues. Like he's just there, and I like him, and I like him, the actor, and I like what he was doing with the role. He's just kind of there, and so there's so much going on, and there's so many actors that they're trying to focus on that the movie feels too full. But
I said I felt like something was missing. You say it's too full.
well, I mean that's kind of how I feel. Feel is more because it is kind of funny. You feel like it's something missing.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Like I enjoyed the last one so much more. I think the last one had so much nostalgia. Like it felt the arcs were complete. This just felt like they kind of threw it together for movie's sake.
Yeah, like to me, I'm with you. Like the last one had a lot more emotion, but at the same time, I think it still was a fun movie. I still think it's a great time in the theater. I think families will love it. I think just go into it with a feeling of just a fun time. I think it really does work for just a fun movie. I was not disappointed. I really wasn't. I really enjoyed watching it. I loved just the ability to just have fun in a movie. I've been needing that.
Yeah, we both enjoyed it.
The logic didn't throw you out the window. There wasn't a point where I'm like, oh, I'm cut. I'm done with this. I never got to that point. I got to a point of like, I wish that they would focus on the family. Like if they'd focus a little bit more on.
Yeah, and there was also some lore. I mean, I don't want to spoil it. There's some more. I wish they had gone a little bit more in depth with it. I feel like there's a part of the movie, it's really cool, but I feel like they did not go very in depth with it.
Also, another issue that I kind of have is the middle of the movie's a little slow.
Yeah.
Middle of the movie's a little slow. Takes a little bit for them to get there. Takes a little bit to get to the villain. But overall, what would you give a Galaxy Star?
I came out very much enjoying it, but I wish the story could have been a little bit better, I guess you could say. I will give it a 4 out of 5.
4 out of 5, okay. I think I'm going to go 3.5. 3.5 out of 5. I enjoyed the movie. It's not the best movie, but I enjoyed it, and I liked going to see it. I'm kind of curious y'all's thoughts if you have watched Ghostbusters. We're going to go through the comments and go through your comments. Please leave your comments of any questions, any thoughts for the movie. We'll be on for a little bit. We got Mega Jamal, hi.
Hi.
Chomps, hi. Mega, hey. Is it worth watching?
I'd say it's worth watching.
It's worth watching. I think the movie is very much worth watching. I enjoyed it enough where I'd say people should go see it. I think it's worth the watch. Mega, wow. Hi. You gotta listen to this.
What
Hello.
have we got to listen to?
I don't know. Man with a boy. No, please listen. Listen to this. Listen. I don't know. What was the villain? The villain was...
He was the ice monster.
Yeah,
ghost
with the
thingy.
horns. It's in the trailer. He was pretty good. I liked the villain. He was creepy. I wish we'd gotten a little bit more lore around him. I think I'm with you.
Yeah.
Like, I wish I'd gotten a little bit more lore there. Please listen. This is so important. Stop. Is it better than Ghostbusters Afterlife?
I liked Ghostbusters Afterlife a little bit more.
Yeah. One sec. Put this user in timeout. Okay. All right. I went ahead and did that. All right. I think Afterlife is a much better movie because it is more emotional because you are connecting it back to Egon, and I like that so much more. I think this movie. I wish you watched the first two, first two Ghostbusters. How well does it connect to those two?
Honestly, the only connection there was the library from the I will say that they go back to the library in the first movie, but other than that, like the characters, there wasn't like a whole lot of connection to the original movies.
What's your thoughts on the little
Stay Puffed Marshmallow Man?
the little marshmallow man? It's in the trailer, but they're also in the first movie. What's your thoughts of those things?
Okay, so I thought it was cute that they brought him back for the last movie. I feel like, okay, like they're just overdoing it a little, bringing him back for this one.
I don't understand it anymore because they just kind of are there and they don't really explain it. And they don't really fully explain it in the last movie, to be honest. But, I mean, they're funny in the last movie.
Well, the point of the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, the very first movie, that's where...
Right.
comes from.
Right, I knew it.
But it's bringing that nostalgia back around it.
Yeah, to me that nostalgia is almost...
It's like, okay, I think it's run its course.
Yeah. Is this the last Ghostbusters movie?
Honestly, I could see them making another.
Yeah, they could do another. I think it... Honestly, I'd say do another one. I really am fine with doing another. They're fun movies. That you can always do another. This one doesn't leave off where you can't. I think... It works. I think you bring back the family. I think you don't bring back as big of a cast. I think you shorten your cast a bit.
Yeah, I think if they were to make another movie, they just need to focus on the new cast.
Do you think you bring back the originals?
I think they could have a small cameo, but like if they like hey, like this is going on, what would you do kind of deal. But I don't know. Like I feel like you just need to have the focus on the new family because...
What do you think of Dan Aykroyd?
I love Dan Aykroyd's character.
Do you think he might have done the best in the cast?
I noticed he was around the most, but I feel like he did the best.
Yeah, I like Dan Aykroyd's character. Bill Murray, he's there. I think the cast works. I just wish... is this rewatchable? Yeah.
I'd say so.
Yeah, I would... Yeah.
Can you pop a movie in for a movie night? Sure.
Yeah, I would say rewatchable. I think it'd be worth it. Oh, for those who haven't already, hit that like button. This actually helps the video out a lot and helps us grow out the channel more and more.
Please.
But also for info, tomorrow we will be releasing our reaction to the original Ghostbusters Afterlife.
Yeah.
We'll be releasing that tomorrow. Audrey edited that.
Yeah, I just finished that today, and I'm going to get him to watch the first movie, because...
Yeah, I've not seen it.
Geek card revoked.
I'm sorry. But, yes, I will plan to watch the original Ghostbusters. That is my plan. But, yeah, but this one was a fun watch. If you just want to go to a movie this weekend, go see it. I think it's worth it. I think it's a fun movie for the family. It's it's not going to break your brains. It's not going to be like, oh, this is
Nah.
terrible. Like, logic works. It was
No,
good.
it's fun.
Yeah. Aussie Slay. Love your guys' videos. Thank you. Thank you. We really appreciate that. But yeah, honestly, thank y'all for watching this. We're going to probably do more lives like this. Hit that like button. Seriously, hit that like. It really helps the video out. Comment below. Did you go watch Ghostbusters? Did you like it? Did you not like it? And yeah, we'll see you later.
Bye.